The excuse for not solving problems is very interesting. Roll the tape.
There's a lot of hard work to do.
Look, the president and the party has delivered. We still have work to do, but there's a plan to get it done.
So we're making a lot of progress on the agenda. We have a lot more work to do.
With all of this progress, it's important to acknowledge that there's more work we must do together.
We understand there's more work to do, of course.
I think the Republicans can win a red wave, but there's a lot of work that they still have to do.
There's work we have to do. Yeah, well, I gotta do work. When you hear that, that means I don't have a clue on how to solve anything. But we have work to do. We're going to do that work. Look, if you watch and listen to me every night, I have the solutions to the problems. Bill at BillO'Reilly.com. You got a problem? Send it to me and I'll give you a solution. And I don't have more work to do. That's my work. I solve problems. So these cliches over and over and over. It's like watching these interviewers on television who get paid a lot of money. What do you make of that? When you hear an interviewer say that to an interview subject, what do you make of that? That means the interviewer is too lazy to think up a question. So they dump it in the lap of the guest. What do you make of that? It's so ridiculous. When you hear that, you know that the interviewer is no clue. When you hear we have work to do, you know the politician or the pundit does not have any idea on how to deal with the subject matter. All right, President Biden's schedule today. At 1:45, he delivered remarks on the Disclosure Act. Now, I like this Disclosure Act. Somebody tell Joe Biden, I like this. This would, if it passes into law, require dark money people like George Soros, all right, to be exposed. So if you were a political action committee and you got more than $10,000 from somebody, you have to put that person's name down in a public disclosure. That's why it's the Disclosure Act. Yes. Good, Joe Biden. Good. Dark money is horrible for this country. All right, at 7:30, I got invited to dinner tonight with big shots at the UN in New York City. I don't know why they wanted me, but they invited me. Very kind to invite me. And I told them I can't go because I can't get into New York City. I live 20 miles away. I can't get there. Why? Because Joe Biden's coming in to the UN confab. And no one will be able to get in and out of that city. You can't. On a regular day, it takes me about an hour and 45 minutes to go 20 miles to get into Manhattan. Now, I'd have to bring a tent. I'd have to sleep on the side of the road. So I had to decline the invitation because I couldn't get into New York City. Now, Biden's got no problem. He lands at 5:25 at Kennedy Airport, Air Force One, and then there's a motorcade. So everybody else has to stop. And you can imagine it backs traffic up to Montauk, all right, and Albany and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania on the west side. So he zooms in, but nobody else can move. This is not an exaggeration. If I had accepted my dinner invitation, which would have been about 7:30, I would have had to leave my house at about 3:30. 4 hours to go 20 miles. I get one of these little scooters, I guess, but even then, the cops are going to stop everybody. So Biden's here in New York. Inflation at its highest level in 40 years. Interest rates skyrocketing. We all know that. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, not only predict a recession, but are using scary terms like economic hurricane and unprecedented. So you need to call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Please call them today and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers. They're the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.